I'm doing this video right at an awkward time when it comes to the pandemic. It's kind of the teenage years, perhaps, of the pandemic, because it feels like on the one hand, we're almost out of it, but on the other hand, we still have a long ways to go. So we're sort of, almost there, but we're just not quite to the finish line yet. Are you feeling that? And this is a time when a lot of people feel overwhelmed and stressed and lose hope. And same thing applies when you're working on a big project at work, or you have a huge change initiative where people might be excited early on, and then you get close to the finish line and it feels like, we're almost there, but then you're like, oh Lord, we still have so much work to do. So we're at the 90% finished line, but that last 10% is gonna kill us because there still seems to be so much to do and motivation is waning. So I've got 5 tips for you on what you can do when you reach this stage in a project or when you're dealing with a big change at work to keep people motivated through to the finish line. Number 1, be careful of your self-talk and how you communicate with others about reaching that finish line. For example, there's research that suggests when you frame the question, can I make it to the finish line? Can we make it to the finish line? Versus, can we keep going? That when you ask, can we make it to the finish line? That generates a far more positive mental response in people. So choose your words carefully. Think about the language you're using as you get close to the finish line. Think about language that is more positive, that is more hopeful, that is going to help people see that the end is near. Number 2, remind people of just how far you've come. Remind people of the progress you have made. You need to talk about that openly. You need to remind people of how much work, of how much you have changed, because people sometimes tend to lose sight of that when you near the finish line because it still feels so daunting, the work ahead. But when you remind them of how far you've come, then it's incredibly inspiring, incredibly motivating to keep going towards the finish line. Number 3, be realistic, be honest. Yes, it's important to celebrate, talk about how far you've come, but you want to be honest too. Don't sugarcoat things. Don't set up false expectations about how easy that last 10% is going to be. Recognize there's still going to be some hurdles, perhaps, some hard work, some setbacks still as we near the finish line. So be honest with people. It doesn't help anybody if you try to sweep the difficulties under the rug. So be really honest, but be hopeful. Number 4, remember why you started. This is the time to double down, triple down, nay, quadruple down on the importance of reminding people of why you're doing this, what the end game is, what the end goal is. Remind people of your purpose for doing this. It is so important at this stage in the life cycle of a project, of a change, to really, really enforce the importance of where you're headed and why this matters. You've got to celebrate and talk about that relentlessly. And number 5, now is the perfect time to celebrate. When motivation is starting to flag, when people are feeling like, it still feels so long, this is when you need a pick-me-up, or this is when you need a party, a social event, a celebration. Now, there's a danger in celebrating prematurely, so you want to be careful you're not celebrating prematurely before you've reached the finish line, but we're almost at the finish line party, I think, is a great idea. Or maybe you call it we're so darn close we can almost smell it celebration. Or if you squint really hard, you can now see the finish line. Or light at the end of the tunnel bash. Come up with a fun name. Give out some fun rewards to recognize people for their efforts thus far. But it's important to celebrate, to double down, to re-energize people as you get close to the finish line. So what about you? What do you do when you're getting close to the finish line, but you're not quite there and you need to boost your own spirits or the spirits of the people around you? Do you have any tips? Do you have any techniques that have worked for you? Please leave a comment in the comment box. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my Inspiring Workplace channel, please hit the subscribe button. Join our growing community as we talk about inspiring workplaces that rock.